Good morning, guys, and welcome to day 100. Wow, can't believe I did it. 100 days of making comics. Although I'm not sure where those weird random days went, but they were there because I know that from the very 1st of January until today, I have not stopped making comics. Yeah, maybe a couple of days, but I accounted for them. I did account for them. Here we are. So it's Monday. I'm on my way to work, my new job, my official first week at the job, which isn't really a first week because, well, I've got Good Friday coming up, so that's a short week, and then next week will be a short week, and whatever. Anyway, technically my official first week. First Monday I'll be working at this new job. I can't imagine it's going to be any different to any other day. Anyway, so my evening last night, as you all know now, my Mac has been fixed, so I backed everything up on my computer, and well, we just chilled out for the night. We watched Rogue One. It was awesome, but sorry, I'm really sort of airy-headed this morning. Yeah, I didn't do a whole lot more last night. I just backed up the computer, and that was pretty much it when we watched Star Wars. So this morning I slept in, which is not good, which is probably why I'm tired. This is my first coffee and I've had a sip, so I'm still sort of waking up. Stupid me, just, you know, was a little bit too comfy this morning and decided to just close my eyes for a little bit longer. Half an hour later, here I am. I haven't even had breakfast. This is my breakfast here. So yeah, anyway, I thought I should just do a quick update. I'm going to update later anyway. No art has currently been done. I do want to talk to you guys about sort of, you know, what I've learned over these 100 days. And I'm also going to be picking up my Mac, so I'm going to be filming all that. So it should be a jam-packed episode, hopefully. But for now, I think it's probably a good idea if I have some coffee, I have my breakfast, and I'll get back to you. Okay? Hey guys, so I'm on my way home. It is now 5:10 in the evening. It's been a hell of a day at work. It was really busy, but then it got super dead at the end. Hopefully that's not a reflection on the rest of the week. Apparently, being that Easter's just around the corner, obviously they have their big mad rush, you know, sort of a month or so beforehand, so it looks like I've probably missed the main rush and gotten stuck into this weird quiet time, which is crazy, but either way, just gotta roll with the punches. Doesn't affect me. I still have to go in every day and do the work that I need to try and do, so yeah. Anyway, so recapping on what I was trying to say earlier, I've had a few coffees now, had some breakfast, had some lunch, I'm fed, I'm awake, me again. Didn't realize until, you know, sort of this morning how much it affects me when I don't have a good breakfast and you know, have a coffee in the morning and, you know, just have some energy built up ready to go for the day. And I have to say that banana was not very nice. It was not fully ripened. It was a bit sour, but it filled me up, so whatever, doesn't matter. Tomorrow I shan't sleep in and I shall have a proper breakfast. So I just wanted to talk about these 100 days and just sort of reflect on, you know, what I've been through and what I've done and how my life's changed so much in this short period of time. I mean, not just because of the 100 days, but because of, you know, career choices and things like that. So I feel very confident walking out of these 100 days knowing that I'll be able to continue working on my comics on a daily basis. If not, yeah, maybe have a couple of nights off, but at least 4 to 5 days a week working really solidly on comics, most particularly Monkey Junk. Obviously that's my main goal now, is to get one page of Monkey Junk out every week. Having set that schedule definitely really puts the pump on me to make sure they get those pages out. I feel that if I didn't have a schedule like that, you know, being for a webcomic, I probably wouldn't be doing the comics as heavily as I am, but I'm glad that these 100 days gave me a really great reason to finally start Monkey Junk after, gosh, was it like about 5 years or so. Doing the anthology story, the whole reason I started doing these 100 days was such a great stepping stone for me. One, it really helped me flesh out a new style that I'd been toying with, that I just wanted to play around with and see if it would work. And I from the very get-go, I had Monkey Junk in mind for that style, but the anthology story definitely was the sort of the stomping, not the stomping grounds, the launching pad for, you know, where I am now. And I'm really happy that even though it was only a 6-page effort, I managed to get it done in 50 days, which isn't too bad. I mean, 50 days, that's just over, what we're looking at, 6-7 weeks. So that's pretty good. I mean, that sort of works out about a page a week, roughly, if you think about it. Now with Monkey Junk, obviously I have to keep that same pace, and I want to actually increase the amount of work that I'm doing. I don't think I've actually mentioned this, but I'm in talks with a friend of mine, Luke, who might potentially be doing the flats for me. So if that means that I can get a nice amount of inks ready and done in advance, I can pass them on to him. He can do the flats, I can come in, do the rendering, do the lettering, and it's done, push it out. It'll really streamline the process a little bit more. I don't know what I can offer him though as payment just yet. I'd love to be able to pay him in some shape, way or form, but I mean, for him too, like, I know he doesn't do a lot of flatting and things like that currently anyway, so it might, you know, it's good experience for him, but it definitely doesn't pay for his time. So I need to, you know, make sure, keep that in mind. But again, this is a little bit into the future. But as far as you know, everything else goes to the hundreds, I have to say that I've definitely made some amazing friends through this journey. Mike and Marsh primarily, you guys have been rocks to me for the past few months. Being able to talk to you guys and become friends with you guys, not just about comics, not just about art and, you know, bouncing ideas between each other, but just being friends and actually being able to talk about, you know, sort of my feelings. And I've been having a pretty rough time this year financially up until this point, so being able to say, hey guys, look, I'm just really struggling, you know, I just need to let it out, I just need to vent, and they've been there for me, so thank you guys so much. The hangouts have been amazing for us. I know I've made mention of it in the past. We have a hangout for everyone in the hundreds. It's a public group. If you're a member of the hundreds, the link is in the group there. You can come in, you can hang out, you can draw, you can talk to people. I know that there's been a few conflicts with some people, but overall it's been a very positive experience from what I've been told, and from what I've experienced as well. Again, met some awesome people. I've met Mike Sykes, who's actually from the Unnatural Talent group. I've gotten to speak to Gaz a lot more on a personal level, and he's such an awesome dude, and I highly recommend you guys check out his videos. Pretty much everyone who I'm talking about, you need to go check out on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram, because they're fucking awesome. And I should say Marshall Couture, aka Donkey Jaw Projects, Mike Emirates, I had a blank there, I was thinking of a different Mike. Gazbot or Gaz Gretzky, Mike Sykes, I don't believe he has a YouTube, but he definitely has a Facebook and an Instagram for his art that he does, which is amazing because he does everything by phone. He's a madman. Who else? Adam Law is a really great person to talk to. I feel like I can have some nice intellectual conversations with Adam, so thank you. I'm drawing a blank just because I never planned this video, but everyone who I've had the pleasure of hanging out with and talking to and chatting to in the comments as well, everyone who's been involved, thank you guys so much. Yeah, this has been a wild ride, and I'm so glad I made it to the 100-day mark. I can finally officially tick my name off as a 100s veteran, which is fantastic. I know technically I had done it with the Making Comics challenge I did last year for Nevermorrow, but to me personally, it never felt like a proper 100-day challenge like this one is. You know, an official Kevin Cross 100-day challenge. And you know, with the entry of Will Terrell, I've seen so many more people jump in onto the challenge who I haven't even had a chance to check out yet because I've been so busy with my own life, creating comics and whatnot. I wish you all the best of luck, every one of you. Anyone who hasn't tried the 100-day challenge is watching this and is thinking, you know what, I'm going to give it a shot myself. Go do it and go have fun doing it, because that's probably the most important thing, you should not think of creating comics as work. If you're creating comics because you have to, with no financial gain, you're doing it because you just, you feel like, you're under pressure to do it. There's people telling you that you should be doing it, and so you're doing it because of it. I honestly think that's the wrong way to go about it. I think you should be creating comics, unless it's on a professional level. I think you should be creating comics for you. Do it because you enjoy it. Don't do it for money. I know I talk a lot about in these vlogs, my main goal is to eventually have Monkey Junk be a financial prospect for me, that I'll be making money off the comic so I don't have to work anymore. That is a dream goal. I honestly don't expect that to happen, but I will be pushing to try and make that happen through websites like Tapastic and YouTube, where I'm allowed to monetize, and also through merchandise and things like Redbubble, to make a little bit of extra cash so I can create the comics and make a living out of it. Ultimate dream goal. Don't expect it to happen. I wouldn't be doing the pages now, I wouldn't be uploading them for free if I didn't just want to share my story, and that's why I'm here doing it. And I hope you're all enjoying it so far too. And I should say there's a new episode up right now. Anyway, I'm about to pick up my computer, my Mac, and hopefully it's fixed. I'm going to leave you guys alone, but I'll come back. And I'll wrap this whole thing up. Thank you guys again so much. If I forget to say it in the next bit, means the world to me, and I'm so glad that I finished 100 days. Woo! Good morning, guys. Well, technically it's day 101. No, don't get excited. I'm not doing another 100 days. I just thought, since I didn't get to do one last night, I'm gonna do a little bit of a wrap up now. Just to reiterate some things and talk about what actually happened last night on the actual day 100. So as you know, I was on my way to pick up the Mac. Picked it up, it's working, but it's not fully working. It seems like the graphics card has possibly carked it. So what we've had to do is, well, what Piper's done is he's had to disable the graphics card, so when the computer boots up, it's locating the graphics card on the motherboard. So I've got sort of bare minimum graphics, but it's enough that I've been able to get everything off of the Mac. So I spent last night just saving everything, everything off the desktop, everything with documents, folders, everything. I'm still not done. There's still a few things I need to get a hold of. But for the most part, everything's safe and sound. So at this point, I'm not going to bother pushing the Mac. I'm not going to try and use it. I am going to take it to a repair place and see what the damage is. Depending on the cost, I'm not even sure I'm going to get it repaired. Especially like if I need a new graphics card and it's going to be too expensive, or at least like half the price of a like a Surface Pro. I'm just going to cut my losses and get a Surface Pro. I might be able to use the Mac just as a monitor. I highly doubt it though. So yeah, that's sort of what happened last night. I did get into some penciling for the comic. So I'm halfway through the pencils on page 6. Not exactly where I want to be, but it's only Tuesday, so I've still got a full week to get the comic done. I was kind of hoping to finish all the pencils last night, but today I've put everything onto a USB. I'm taking my graphics tablet into work, which I do occasionally since I've started, because some of the work just requires the tablet. Others don't use them, but for me it just means I work a lot quicker, which is ideal. So maybe I'll get a bit of work done today on my lunch break, we'll see. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, everything's definitely sort of come up Millhouse recently, which is really, really awesome. Super thankful. Super thankful for everyone who's been there and listened just to me whinge, especially you guys, because I whinge a lot on these vlogs. So anyway, so wrapping things up, what's ahead for me? As you all probably guessed, Monkey Junk's definitely far from finished, so I will be continuing that on a daily basis. Possibly I might take a day or two, might schedule myself a bit more so I have a day or two off, so I can just purely relax, and then the rest of the nights I can just, you know, really nut into it, because I have to get that out on a weekly basis. It's got to be done. Sorry, I just drew a blank for a second, as I do. I've had my coffee this morning, I promise. As for the vlogs, I don't quite know what's going to happen. I don't really want to fully stop doing the vlogs. I enjoy doing them. I'm definitely not going to do them on a daily basis, like I have been. So it probably means that, you know, a few days are going to get missed, and then I'll remember to record some stuff. So it's going to be all over the place. I'm not going to have a schedule. I'll probably aim to get new videos out every Saturday or Sunday, because that's probably the easiest time for me to do it. That's probably the main time that I'll be doing the vlogging as well, though, so we'll see. I don't know how much I'm going to vlog before, you know, well, I definitely won't vlog before work, unless I do it like this. I'm finding it now, especially now that I'm downstairs, it's harder to vlog after work because, well, I've got a baby, there's background noise, Jazz is there. So I don't know, I'll figure something out. I've always enjoyed vlogging, so I'm just gonna have to wait and find out. I'll figure something out because I enjoy it. Otherwise, I mean, this is it. I'm gonna say Auf Wiedersehen. Thank you all for joining me on this journey of the 100 days of making comics challenge. I dare say at this point I won't be undertaking another one, especially given, you know, a baby, a family, monkey junk, work. It's all a bit too much. I'm glad that I was able to finish off the challenge in some capacity, and I feel that I've done it very competently, and I've got a lot to show for it. Nothing physical yet, but definitely a lot of work to show for it, and I'm very thankful for that. Alright, I'm off. This is it. 100 days is over, and I will see you all in the next video, whenever that shall be. Goodbye.